Today we're working on a 2023 Ford F350 limited single rear wheel with Ford's new weight scale feature. This feature is included on limiteds and most platinums, King Ranches, and upper level lariats if optioned. This particular feature controls towing. It also controls the bed weight management system. It also controls the headlight height, which is kind of neat. This is the sensor inside the driver front wheel well, which you can identify with the sticker A. This rod and sensor move vertically from the lower control arm, or radius arm as we would call it, to the frame. If you're gonna level, lift, or change this suspension setup, you're gonna need to make this work, because otherwise you're gonna have a light in your dashboard that says advanced features unavailable, and you're gonna have a headlight adjustment issue, meaning the headlights are gonna do whatever it wants to do. So this particular sensor is important for those systems to work in these trim level trucks. You paid for it, you might as well make it work. Wicked Suspension has you covered for all lift kits in this particular problem, in this particular part. In the rear, Ford made it really easy for us and put the sensor rod bracket on top of the leaf spring, which means we can pretty much do whatever we want back here. This sensor moves horizontally, meaning left to right or forward to back, depending on how you look at it. This sensor is really important as well for the weight scale feature, meaning that it will tell you how much weight you have on your trailer, and also if you're overloaded. It also allows you to put 10 to 15% of that trailer weight on the tongue of the hitch for optimal towing. There's a really great video Ford put out on YouTube explaining it. This sensor will have to be relocated on any of the leaf spring replacement options, but as far as you just putting blocks and U-bolts back here, nothing to worry about back there at all. Those sensors are in a perfect position for modification, even with the added helper spring I'm pointing at, or without the helper spring, which I haven't seen one yet without the helper on it, or the 14/16 bolt rear end they have. If you can also look too, you'll see that there's an electric e-brake, which I'm super pumped about because I always hated their e-brake lines for lifting trucks. So I'm pumped that they do have an electric e-brake now. These rods will not have to be moved once again if you do any kind of leveling or lifting with blocks in the back of this truck. So I wouldn't put too much thought back there. They've made it easy for us to work with back here. These options, again, can be found on www.wickedtrucks.com under weight scale provisions or weight scale addition, weight scale features. You'll be able to see these parts and be able to purchase them with your leveling system if your truck has weight scale. If you do one of these trucks and you don't install those parts, the weight scale feature will probably malfunction, and the headlights and God knows what else we'll find will malfunction with it. We are currently testing all the issues with it by disconnecting them and just seeing what lights come on and what things don't work. So as we evolve, we'll definitely bring that to the front and make videos about it.